general nerdery.
We're here with more costume skins rivals. I've already ruined this.
There wasn't trailers.
No, there's general nerdery. Zach, Tyler, Steven.
Hi, I'm Steven.
That's Steven. Yeah, they are releasing the Fantastic Four trailer as of tomorrow.
When we're recording this.
When we're recording this, yeah. So there ain't shit right now, and we decided that we still wanted to, well, to be honest with you, we wanted to warm up before we did the main episode, and that's what these are for. So we have looked at the Marvel Rival trailers, not trailers, the Marvel Rival skins that have released since
We
started.
last talked about it.
Yeah.
Hot or not, smash or pass. If applicable.
Let's see. I think
The Sorcerer Immortal.
I was about to say I have it in alphabetical order, but I have it broken up by like role.
Okay.
So, let's see. Yeah, Doctor Strange. We had the Sorcerer Immortal. So Strange if he was from Kunlun.
Yeah, it's very much not bad. It's actually a good costume.
I like it. I wish it wasn't Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Or I wish it wasn't Stephen Strange.
A different Sorcerer Supreme, great. A white guy wearing this kind of is, the beginning of the movie The Shadow.
Now, I do think that the idea behind these, the like this character, but if from Kunlun costumes is supposed to be that. So like it's Stephen Strange, but it is Stephen Strange from Kunlun,
Okay.
not one that just showed up there.
That's, fair enough. It doesn't scream Doctor Strange to me, but if they were like a Sorcerer Supreme wore this at one point, I'd be like, absolutely, I believe that.
I really liked the Lotus little cuffs on the wrists.
I didn't notice those until you pointed them out. I like those too.
The little magical energy Lotus things, yeah.
Yeah.
It does scream Dynasty Warriors to me.
You did say this.
I was right.
I don't know Dynasty Warriors enough, but I'm going to agree with you.
Man, like, it's not a game that I've played a lot of, but you should definitely play some Dynasty Warriors. That game fucking rules.
Hell yeah.
All of them.
All of
You can
the
also
Gundam
play-
one is even good.
Of the main line, it's also funny because you can play any of them and get the same things out of it because they are essentially the same game.
Just updated graphics.
Oh, sweet.
They're all based on the same time period in China, so there's only so much that they can differ from each other.
Sweet. I'll have to see if I can play this.
Emperor Magnus? Or King Magnus?
The House of M. It's a fancier version of the House of M Magnus, originally designed by Oliver Copiol, who will come up a few times here.
It very much screams Sebastian Shaw's kind of steez to me.
It's because it screams European royalty.
Yeah.
Which actually works, because Magnus has joined the Hellfire Club more than once.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I probably wouldn't rock it, but I don't play Magneto anyway, so I'm not worried about it.
I don't like the House of M, so I don't really care for this, because it just makes me think of that. Like, it's
It's not my favorite, not my least favorite of his skins in this game.
Thor's Reborn from Ragnarok skin.
again, just an Oliver Copiol. This from JMS and Oliver Copiol's Thor run. It was the look of Thor from like 2005 to, I don't know, about 8 years later.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a smash for me. I think this is a hot look. Otherwise, on the whole, kind of just fine.
It's a pretty classic Thor. They oddly, like, giving him sleeves makes him look more grown up.
Oh,
Yeah.
and see, I thought it was different. I thought that was different. I thought it made him look a little bit younger. I was like, ooh, teen boy Thor is weird.
I guess this versus like the classic Thor costume, but this versus the Thors that we've been seeing in Rivals where he's got
Old man
the
Thor.
beard. Yeah. Like, because Thor already looks like he's the fucking Allfather in most of this does make him look younger.
Mm. And I think that's it, is the lack of the beard on that one.
As a Thor main, this is what I'm currently running, but it's mostly because I was able to get it for free, and I don't like running default skins if I don't have to.
That's fair.
It's rare.
I miss the beard, though.
Yeah, it's very.
Even though I don't ever see him from the front.
It just feels right. In the the only thing that kind of bothers me is that the chest part, which is clearly supposed to be just like a tunic or something over the armor, like armored sleeves bits.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell it's supposed to be a tunic because of the way that it like lays around the belt area, but it, thanks to the way Marvel Rivals is designed, it doesn't look like a tunic. It looks kind of weird and angular.
Mm-hmm.
I don't notice it in this picture. I did notice it when we were like looking at it on
screen. Blue Penny.
It's the next of the Evangelion suits.
Yeah.
Have you watched I don't actually.
Enough that I know.
Okay. I've watched the entire original series, but it's been 20 years.
I've watched the entire original series. I couldn't tell you that I've actually watched the entire original series, if that makes sense. I know I've watched it.
Yeah, everything that came out before 2007, I've like seen. Anything since then, no.
Lion's Heartbeat Black Widow, which is the Lunar New Year Black Widow.
Oh.
It exists.
It exists. Yeah, if I have to rank it on my scale of hot or not, smash or pass, I'm gonna go.
She looks like an SSX character.
I'm gonna go not, and I'm gonna go pass.
It's the glasses,
dude. No, she looks like it's not Jet Set Radio Future. That's not quite right, but it's in that like it feels like a Sega era character.
Sega is the right word for it. I didn't put that together until they're a little bit Final Fantasy-ish. I don't know. The big ass goggles like make it really weird. None of this is Natasha. If you hadn't like loaded up the Black Widow and then shown me it, I would not have believed you.
No, let's.
Especially with
none of the Lunar New Year characters would I have believed you as to who it was, and
Right.
we'll get to the others.
Yes, the others are so great. That is a thing I think that compared to Overwatch had a lot of wild fucking skins. Like they did Halloween costume skins, and they did other various like Lunar New Year's and holiday skins and stuff. And they were able to get into those really fucking quick without it feeling weird.
Well, because they're not established characters.
Exactly. I think that's where like a flip side to that advantage that Rivals has had of like having an inbuilt lore to them does also kind of lock them into an inbuilt lore.
Yeah, this feels like someone had designed a costume and then they were like, we need something new for Black Widow. And they're like, well, it's a girl.
I mean, this looks kind of like an Overwatch character.
It does.
Right. And like it wouldn't feel out of place in Overwatch, and I think
Looks like a Tracer costume.
it looks like a Tracer, or I could see it as a weird Black Widow costume, or Widowmaker, whatever the fuck that name is. Characters.
It's not none of these are actually bad. Like so I don't hate to say like it's not a terrible costume again.
It's actually a very intricate costume.
Intricate doesn't always mean good, but we'll get to that with
like,
Neymar.
You know,
But,
I'm gonna revise my I'm gonna say that it's a hot, but it's still a pass for me. But it's a hot look.
I can't quite figure out what her headpiece is with it.
It looks kind of like an owl, but
also like, is it a helmet? Because again, it has those fucking snowboard goggles attached.
What's the costume called again?
Lion's Heartbeat.
I think it's supposed to be like a
lion,
like
I
a
guess.
Chinese lion kind of style.
but it doesn't look like that.
No. It's like someone started there and then like, but we need to see a face on this character because it's a lady character.
Not like the Lion's Gaze, which is the Iron Fist one, which at least the headpiece does look like the Chinese lion thing.
Yes, which I'm so disappointed.
He didn't just leave on the big headpiece?
Yes.
It was better, yeah, in the intro skin that he wears
Mm-hmm.
it. Now, this is once again where I forgot, and I mentioned this when we were looking at it. I forgot that this was Iron Fist and was like, that's a fun, interesting Shang-Chi costume.
And like, same. Every time I instantaneously forget that this is Iron Fist and immediately think that it's Shang-Chi.
It's not. It's Iron Fist.
Great, thank you. But like, other than the basic Iron Fist costume, this has kind of been a problem with a lot of
Cute little
Iron Fist.
quarter jacket with the fur edge and the tunic underneath.
It looks warm.
Yeah, I like the lion pattern on the back of the jacket.
It's cold as balls outside while we're recording this, which makes me fonder of all of the fur we're seeing.
I like his really long tails and or I don't know what the tailoring term for it, but like his shirt where it comes down really long in the front, really long in the back, but it's got short sides. I like how it covers up his butt in a nice way. It's like, ooh, he's got a nice little hidden secret for you. He's got a treat for later. Not now. Later.
Yeah, literally take off the hat and maybe turn, because he's got kind of the golden arm sleeve thing. Turn that red, and I'd be like, oh, that's Shang-Chi. Like, that's but yeah.
Of the Lunar New Year's, I think he might be my favorite.
Well, it's the one that kind of feels less like someone is stealing someone else's culture.
Yes, it definitely. Of all of them, it feels the least culturally appropriation.
That's the words I was not finding.
Iron Man's blood edge armor.
I love this one.
Welcome to the world of 40K.
Gaudy monstrosity. I love it.
So what I kind of love about this one is a lot of the times across the board, whenever you get a variation of an Iron Man armor, it's like the artist started at Iron Man and then did whatever else with it.
Mm-hmm.
This one, it feels like they started at
Suit of armor
and then worked it into supernatural gothic, and then, oh wait, this also has to be Iron Man.
I would have, and I feel weird because it's my favorite part of the costume, is I think the helmet looks incredible. And I've made a couple helmets like this before, so I'm biased. But like, I think I would have done just a little bit to make it feel a touch more like, I want it to look like 10% more like Iron Man's helmet. It doesn't need to just be, a black and gold Iron Man helmet on top of this. That would lose this for me. But like, maybe a little of the shape or something. This looks more like it's the character the Black Knight. Or a Doom minion,
it's
or
flying the Black Knight.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do not say that as a negative.
But far more gold.
I'm very fond of Dane Whitman as the psychotic, sword-wielding wannabe Captain America. But, like, it's if Dane got power armor. It is maybe my favorite of these new designs, though. Like, of the new ones we're looking at.
I like it.
I make armor for fun, though. So, like, I have a, like...
That makes sense. It's probably my number 2. I think I like the Moon Knight one the most.
We will get to that one.
Last time Mr. Fantastic wasn't out, so we kind of have 3 looks, although 2 of them are just palette swaps.
Yeah, we have the white and blue, and then we have... So it's primarily white with blue, and then primarily blue with black.
And then the Maker.
And then the Maker. I think the biggest mistake they did with the primarily blue with black, which is the more traditional one, is they made the 4 white, and it pops funny now.
I think that's, because I do like the colors more on that one, but I think I like the overall execution of the white one.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I'm not surprised they're going with white. They're doing a much more white and blue look for the new movie. The last big Fantastic Four thing they released, and calling it big is a stretch because it was a fucking Cartoon Network show 15 years ago, although it's actually not bad.
Well, didn't that movie with all of them come out? They did
In the early 2000s.
Well, they did the live action one that flopped real
Oh,
hard.
I forgot. That's how bad it was. I forgot about...
Fan-4-stick?
Yeah, Fan 4 Stick. The Miles Teller.
Yes. I never saw it. I don't... They all looked like they were wearing like paintball gear.
Yeah, very like all like dark black.
Okay, I'm still saying that the last biggest Fantastic Four thing was the cartoon from Cartoon Network, because that's at least remembered kind of fondly. I like that Reed has a beard. I really...
You mean at least remembered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
At
period.
least remember.
At least remembered.
I like that Reed has a beard. I actually think Reed looks good with facial hair, and with how angry. I'm on a Fantastic Four fan group on Facebook, and I'm like not on Facebook much anymore. But every once in a while I'll check it out, and it's still mostly people in their 50s angry that Pedro Pascal has a mustache. And honestly, I think they're angry that Pedro Pascal is not white, but they can't say that, so they're angry that he has a mustache.
Those people in their 50s and up that are mad that Pedro Pascal has a mustache were okay with Cesar Romero having a mustache.
So it's just a complete side tangent.
True.
Do you think Reed Richards could just like make hair fall out of his face by stretching the pores big enough? Could he shave without having to shave?
I'm going to say
hate
yes.
stretchy powers. This is what I've gone with. I have decided that I just hate stretchy powers.
You're not wrong. It's body horror at best.
But I'm also saying yes.
Have you ever seen every once in a while they'll do like Reed is actually a good dad, and I appreciate that because it's not just Stanley's every answer Reed has is a ray gun. But like one is kind of cute where he's doing like a shadow play for young Franklin, and he's like, because he can do body shape stuff, he can like do really intricate shadow play things.
Mm-hmm.
But then also Franklin wanted to play dinosaur, so he made himself into like a dinosaur shape, but it's still Reed Richards' face on it, and it's just the fucking most unnerving goddamn.
But like, what happens to his hair in that situation?
It's just part of his body.
Does it stretch with him? Can he stretch his hair?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll take that. That's a word balloons question, I guess.
The Maker skin's pretty hot.
Here.
Oh, that's terrifying. I hate that.
Look up Reed Richards dinosaur. It'll pop
Nope,
up.
hate
You'll
it.
understand.
Stop it. Cursed. Don't like that.
Don't. And
Do
Franklin's
yourself a favor, listeners. Don't look that up.
Franklin's riding on his back, being like, "Yeah, we're playing dinosaur," instead of just like screaming in the
However,
corner.
I do say that they should now change his alt into that.
That would actually be pretty great.
But to what you were saying, the Maker skin, it is the best version of the Maker, which is evil Reed Richards.
Originally from the Ultimate Universe, right?
Yes, something goes wrong. I don't remember what happened. I think Ultimatum happens. He proposes to sue. She says no.
You completely thought like he's naming a lawsuit, right?
Someone gave him an ultimatum, and he proposed to sue them.
Okay, Ultimatum was a big crossover that killed off most of the Ultimate Universe and honestly killed the brand for the next decade. They tried for a while, but it got bad after that, and it was already really uneven.
Yeah.
He proposes to Susan Storm. She says no. The Fantastic Four breaks up. He loses his mind and becomes a supervillain. The Thing becomes an energy being, has babies with Susan Storm, and they hook up, and I think Johnny's dead? The Ultimate Universe went fucking wild.
What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? That's some wild shit.
The black lava lamp in his chest is pretty dope.
That's the best part.
That's the best part. Also, Reed Richards is a fucking little bitch.
Especially in the Ultimate Universe, yeah.
Ultimate Universe Maker Reed Richards
Also,
specifically.
when he takes off that helmet, he has expanded his head so he has more brain, which is like a thing that he did in the Ultimate Universe. So his head is the shape of that helmet.
I don't like that
No,
as much
no
as
one
like
does.
I really liked how in the original run of it they brought up that his mind became as elastic as him, and that's how he's as smart as he is. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool little
That's
way to write
fun.
that.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
fun. That doesn't induce body horror fucking concepts in my brain.
Moon Knight, if he was from Kunlun.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah,
Lunar
that's
General.
Oh yeah, that one was pretty sick. I think it's a hot look. It's definitely a smash.
I ran into a few Moon Knights running that, and they've been on my team, It's weird because the character seems so much bigger.
Yeah, because he's got that big fucking head now. Like, he's got a full-on fucking demon helmet and hair, as opposed to, you know, a tight Spider-Man style mask like Mr. Knight has.
Also, I've only been on a team with one Mr. Knight, and I am disappointed in people.
Right? It's the best guy. Okay. He's another one that if you had not loaded him up as Moon Knight, I would have been like, no, that's not fucking... That doesn't even look like Moon Knight.
I mean, I might get there because of the big fucking crescent moon on the chest.
There's a small moon on the chest, and there's a big one on his cape. It looks cool. It's a great costume design. It's just not...
Doesn't feel Moon Knight, and it wouldn't be the one I main of his costumes.
No, but also his basic-ass Mr. Knight is the one that I would...
Basic-ass Mr. Knight is the best one. The one I would main, though, is not that one.
Savage Submariner.
So, one, it is very reminiscent, I'm sure purposely, of his X-Men uniform. Because for a while, Namor joined the X-Men, and it was a variation of his 70s costume where he actually had pants, except with blue instead of gold, as we're seeing here, and a big-ass X. And they did that, and then replaced the big-ass X with way too much gold pointy shit.
Yeah, if you lose one of those gold pointy shit, I'd be wicked on board. Lose the crown or the... I forget what you call it.
Pauldron.
Pauldron.
Pommel is the back part of a sword that is the weighting of it.
I had part. I was close.
You had the paw?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Pauldron?
Pauldron.
Yeah, lose the pauldron or lose the crown, one or the other, and I feel like it would work.
I would lose the pauldron. I think the crown works a little better, and it's slick that way. Like, Namor should look like he can swim in whatever he's wearing.
See, I want lose the crown and have this one be like the normal, shorter, just slicked back
Sure, that's fine too.
head look, since we don't have that. And the default skin, we have that weird, like,
Flowy
colored,
hair.
flippy bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the colored flippy bit. Yeah, I think I would prefer losing the crown. Then he's more kissable.
I would say this is still better than the default skin.
Yes, the default skin is very early 2000s.
I still like the movie skin the best.
Yes.
M. Bison Psylocke.
You said it all.
That's all there is to it.
She looks like one of Bison's dolls.
It looks like a Street Fighter here. They're out of Street Fighter.
Or
right?
you know what? For the internet, Dictator for the international audience.
Oh yeah, because he's not M. Bison in that one.
Mm-hmm.
M. Bison's just the American name. I mean, in fairness, it's a pretty sweet Street Fighter costume.
It's a really good Street Fighter costume.
It's a pretty good Street Fighter costume, and like, I actually kind of like it as a Psylocke costume. In all honesty, it's not bad.
Lose the hat.
Lose the hot hat, and it becomes a smash and a hot for me.
It's like if Superman Red Sun happened in Marvel's, and this was the Psylocke from the Red Sun universe.
Wow, that's a weirdly specific but kind of accurate viewing of all that. Props.
It's Marvel versus Street Fighter, but they
But they merged.
they merged instead of versus.
It's the amalgamed Marvel
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
It is an incredible Street Fighter costume, guys. Emporium Matron Scarlet Witch.
It's another Scarlet Witch costume.
They're all not my favorite.
Look, actually making her not just white, I'm down.
Sure.
That is actually really
It's
good.
one of her better costumes, and I actually have sympathy because Scarlet Witch is a hard character to adapt. Because her
this one does
costume
have
is
a cool effect on it. I did like the
Yeah,
do
you're
that.
a sucker for any time there's the Starscape happening.
that star
So am I.
Starscape
Yeah.
translucency does. It's an effect that they use, and they use it pretty well overall when it's implemented. And I liked its use, like in her hair, especially on the back, because that's probably where you would see it 9 times out of 10.
I kind of wish it was on either her hair or her clothes and not both, but I'm not mad at it.
I get that.
Well,
I
and it's
don't
only
disagree.
on one part of her clothes. It's just on the like
The front bit.
front hanging bit. If you're going to do it on the clothes, don't do it in the hair and do it on more spots. It just looks a little weird.
Yeah.
Again, it's probably
But I don't hate it.
it's probably one of her best costumes, but like it's hard to do a good Scarlet Witch costume, as we saw from never landing it in the fucking MCU, which is usually pretty good at costumes.
I mean, out of her costumes, this is probably what I would run if I ran Scarlet Witch. I have no interest in running Scarlet Witch.
I still don't know how she plays.
Yeah, I forgot she
yeah.
was in this because I've seen you play so many other characters.
Yeah, I have no interest in her. She's a DPS. Her auto is like almost like an aimbot turret. It has like really low damage, but as long as you're like vaguely pointing at the enemy, it just locks on.
Oh, interesting. And within the meta, are a lot of people playing her? Is she an easy character? Is it a character people are interested in?
No, she falls off quite a bit. You see her a lot more at lower ranks because she's like an aimbot.
Got it.
And her alt does vaporize people, but she is super vulnerable while it's charging up. I have killed many Scarlet Witches as they're starting to yell about their ultimate, and I'm just turning like, nope, you don't do that, and they're dead.
Okay, interesting. Curious.
But if she gets it off and you're like within range, you just vaporize.
Oh, okay.
The Squirrel Girl, if she was from Kunlun.
Squirrel Girl, if she had dragony shit going on.
Yeah, very cute.
Very cute.
One of the only ones that actually does still feel like Squirrel Girl.
On a scale of hot or not, I would say a hot look. I don't think it's a smash for me. I think it's a pass.
Looks a little young,
Yeah.
which is fine. It's Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not the other ones though. I feel like don't have that youthfulness.
No,
as
but
this
they're
one.
it's the
It's the pastels. And
it's the
like,
pastels, and her hair is not quite in pigtails, but it's got that kind of like pigtail feel.
yeah. Plus, I don't know, something about the dragon tail makes her feel more animal, and that feels a little too furry for my comfort.
I really like the little dragon squirrel though. Like
Oh,
that's
those-
my
oh my
favorite
God,
part
Little
of
dragon
that.
squirrel Tippy is so fucking cute. Although I'm always a fan of Tippy.
Fabio Star-Lord.
I actually really like this one. This is the
This was such a great reveal because like you showed us Iron Fist first, and they have that little tag team MVP intro, and we could not for the life of us figure out who this was. It took so long for a good reveal of like Star Lord.
Okay, I just said I like this one. I like parts of this one. I think Star-Lord with Fabio hair is amazing. I actually really like the pants and the vest look. I hate the furry guns. And you hated the claw toes.
I did not care for the claw toes. They were too animalistic.
I kind of love the claw toes. The furry guns make me laugh, kind of like the what is it? The like neon light up guns in fucking Batman and Robin that the
Sure.
Disco Morlocks are fucking wielding.
But like,
Yes.
okay, I admittedly love the fucking neon Tommy guns from Batman Forever. Like, what a fucking look. But I don't feel like they're gonna catch themselves on fire.
What I also love is that I got this skin for free through just like playing the season event.
Nice, that's good.
Nice.
Once it was pointed out that it was Star-Lord, I was able to be like, okay, would never have guessed that, but like I can see how they have translated his mask into this.
Yeah.
It's the goofiest of the Kunlun designs.
so fucking ridiculous.
It's so fucking ridiculous. It's so fucking ridiculous. I actually like it in a way that it's like how ridiculous definitely plays a factor into me enjoying it.
Blood Soldier, Winter Soldier.
Welcome to Castlevania.
Yeah, it's Castlevania had a baby with fucking Devil May Cry.
Or Vampire Hunter D, as
Yeah.
Steven said here.
I like it. I think it's a hot look.
It's a classic Vampire Hunter look. I know he's supposed to be a vampire in this, but he's a vampire hunter.
For Overwatch listeners, it reminds me of Reaper crossed with Ash.
Yeah, there is a Devil May Cry cartoon coming out soon from the guy that did the first Castlevania.
Oh, sweet.
Not written by Warren Ellis, obviously,
right.
But like...
Still.
Yeah, no, I'm down. It makes me want to play Devil May Cry, which I have not played in 20 years.
Like, if I played Winter Soldier, this is probably his look that I would go for, of the ones that he currently has in the game.
Don't remember him having overly strong looks.
There was that one with the green scarf that I thought was pretty understated in a way that was nice, I guess. But, like, I would actually main this over any of them.
But I'd honestly still just be hoping for, like, I don't know, the MCU version or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, isn't he just basically like an FPS style character?
Oh God, I fucked around with him for a little bit one day and I can't quite remember.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Punisher.
I mean, he is a DPS character, but he's most famous for the way his ult works, because especially in like low skill lobbies where people fucking group up too much, he like jumps up in the air and like slams down with his cybernetic arm, and it like goes all fucking crazy, and I think kind of abyssal due to how like the weird Hydra storyline and shit, how it goes in this game.
Mm-hmm.
When it hits an enemy, it does a decent amount of damage, but it also marks them. And if that enemy gets killed within like 2 seconds after being marked, it recharges his ult again.
Oh shit.
And so there are some matches where it's been gotten famous for just hearing again. Fucking Edgelord Wolvie, Blood Berserker Wolvie.
One, again, very Vampire Hunter D, but I also, because of the hat, went straight to Solomon Kane.
Yeah.
Like, if Solomon Kane became an anime, this is what it would look like.
Well, this is another one where it's the current hottest look for Wolvie, I think, that they
Not
have in the game.
difficult.
Yeah, I kind of don't love the other ones. There's certain aspects of all of the other ones that are just like...
I like the flaming cape.
The flaming cape stuff.
I don't like the hair.
I kind of like the hair. A little silver
It's a little
fox.
too long for me. It clips a bit too much.
It does clip a little bit too much. You're not wrong on that. I kind of want it to be longer. Just because...
Just to be obstinate.
Just because I think they could.
I feel like you
Commit
can
to the
have
bit more.
the flaming cape or the hair.
Or both.
Okay, fine. I see how it is.
I think overall it's a pretty good look, though.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a hot look. I don't think it's a smash for me. I think it's a pass, though. I don't want to fuck this person.
Good.
It's basically just like dark gothic old man Logan.
Yeah.
Dishonored Adam Warlock.
Dude, 100% just a dishonored guard walking around.
Legit, like, I kind of love this fucking skin, guys.
It's the best.
I have no interest in playing Adam Warlock, but, like, I have an interest in acquiring this skin.
It made me want to replay Dishonored, which I was already wanting to replay.
As a fan of Adam Warlock, I don't love it as an Adam Warlock thing. Like, if you were going to do evil Adam Warlock, do the mages turn him purple, give him his big afro. Like, there's things you could do.
Oh, I'm sure that's coming.
I'm at least do 90s top knot mages, if not like 70s afro mages.
I haven't seen you play Adam Warlock yet.
I have no interest in it. I don't even know how some of his shit works.
Oh, okay.
I feel like looking at this Adam Warlock, I am going to be burned at the stake, but I don't know if it's like because I'm a Satanist or in
Because
the name
he
of
is?
Satan. Yes. Like,
Oh, I feel like it's definitely the second one. He's definitely praying to some sort of demon entity.
See, this is giving me Eyes Wide Shut vibes.
Yeah, he wants to fuck that demon. That's why he's praying to him.
Yeah, that person might be summoning Trigon to create Raven. Like,
I'm down.
yeah.
I think it's a good look. I think it's definitely Adam Warlock's best look in this game.
Oh, Adam Warlock is support.
Oh, interesting.
And yeah, I don't care. Invisible Woman wasn't out before, but now she's out.
All right, so the first two are the exact same as Reed Richards, which I do not say is a negative because the Fantastic Four should have matching costumes for the most part.
Guys, I want to call Things and Johnny's Human Torch. They're basically going to have the exact same skins. They're going to have the same white and same blue.
Johnny will probably have a recolor that will be red and orange because he actually had that running for a while. And the Thing will have some variations where sometimes he has a shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but that's fine. The Fantastic Four is one of those that should have matching costumes. Like, it feels right to me. So I have no complaints on that, but I also don't have anything new to add to it.
Malice.
Hot.
I know we said it before, and I don't remember with what character, but it's just that bit from Shorzy of, I really don't like violence during sex, but I'd let her step on me or whatever the line is. Like, and I have always hated...
I'd let her throw me around a little bit.
Yeah.
I have always hated the character of Malice. I have never once found it interesting. If she had looked like this, yeah, dude. This is like the Sisters of Battle, the ones that have been like dishonored in 40K. This is things I didn't really know I was into.
But now I am.
But now I am.
Malice and talking about Sue reminded me of the thing I wanted to bring up with Reed that I didn't mention. I was surprised at how cakey he looked. I was expecting a little bit more flat.
Not
pancakey.
like Malice.
Not like Malice. Hence why I'm going back to Reed. Yeah, no, I was surprised that actually he's got a bit of a... It's not like a lot, but it was like I was kind of expecting more of a flatter butt on him for some reason.
Well, one, he can shape change. Give yourself a nice ass if you're going to like be able to shape change a little bit. And then two, I think there seems to be a real push in the last year or two to be like, we have a Fantastic Four movie coming out. What if we didn't just let the public perception of Reed be he's the world's worst person? And like actually show why he's like a good husband and father and why Sue puts up with his ass?
I guess. That sounds like a good idea.
So if Reed got Maker and Sue got Malice, what are your guesses for Johnny and Thing?
The Thing could be when he was given one of the weird hammers during Fear itself and became... I don't remember what he was called during that. Or it could be when he got hit with more cosmic rays and turned more rocky. Or the weird period from around the same time where Wolverine cut open his face and it didn't heal right, so he just wore a helmet for a while. Have you seen this before?
I don't think I have.
Hold on, I've got to show this to you. But, like, my guess would be the Fear itself thing, kind of.
Nice. I have no clue. I don't know the thing. I don't know their lore well enough to have a solid guess.
Yeah, me either.
It
So I'm
is.
asking Zach. I'm like,
I was
Give me-
thinking
give
it
me
was
an
going to be
idea.
like Thing has the black and white in a shorts, like color reskins, and the third one he's wearing the shirts.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the best picture of it because it's fucking awful. It is.
oh yeah, that's not good.
Knowing it's a helmet, it's not good. But if you told me that was a luchador mask, I was like actually here for it.
The Thing in a luchador mask is admittedly pretty incredible. No, he was just protecting his face for a while the rocky bits healed back, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I definitely could see it being the Fear itself thing. I think that would actually make a lot of sense. What about for Johnny?
Oh, it's just gonna be a blue flame one.
Green.
No, it's gonna be blue. Oh, that's sick as shit. The Fear Itself one. I don't know. I guess green.
I really think that, unfortunately, the Human Torch is going to be a lot of really boring because it'll be like just recolored in like, now he's green, now he's purple, now he's red.
Like, does Johnny fuck off and do his own thing? And any other time, does he have like other costumes? Is it movie star Johnny?
He's had a few
Street clothes, handsome model Johnny?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be, as I said, like him in different costumes. He's had, when he was in the Avengers, he had a different uniform, but it was mostly just yellow with a kind of like a fire, like matchstick representation.
All butcher Loki.
If Loki had the Necro Sword.
A hot, gross look, that's a pass for me.
We talked about this in our Immortal Thor. We've kind of hit the point with Loki that when they go back to like really evil versions of Loki, it feels regressive. The character has evolved not necessarily to be a hero, but to be more than just the raging villain. And so this just feels like a step backwards to me. Also, real quick, here is when he was hit with more, when the Thing was hit with more cosmic radiation and turned into the Thing, but more.
I like it.
The 90s was a rough time for the Fantastic Four, y'all.
Well, they didn't ever stop running. Like, wasn't it the longest running series?
Yeah, it ran nonstop from 1962 to when it was canceled in 2012, I think, when Ike Perlmutter threw a fucking hissy fit.
Yeah.
Jade Maiden Mantis.
Oh, I liked this one. This is only this is like her second best look in all of her skins
After the Power Ranger
one. But I liked this one a lot. The dragon on it, I remember being really fucking cool, right?
The dragon is really cool.
Yeah, the dragon is super cool.
There is nothing wrong with this design. I have just been forced to admit, and I said this last time, I do not give a single solitary fuck about the character of Mantis.
Okay.
In like any iteration, I am. Every time they like, and I get because they put her in the MCU, they're trying to make her a thing again, but like, Mantis is such a weird choice to make a major character to me.
The dragon's really fucking
The dragon's
cool.
great.
The dragon's great. It's a cute look. It doesn't really scream Mantis, but like I would actually rock it. The only other one I would rock more would be the Power Ranger one.
Well, speaking of Rocket.
Oh, Rocket has a really fucking cool season 1.
That's our last one, is the Bounty Hunter Rocket.
Steampunk Rocket.
Did we cover
rules?
Moon Knight's season?
Oh yeah, we didn't do the Black Moon Knight costume.
The Blood Hunt Moon Knight.
Well,
yeah.
let's do Rocket, and then we'll end on Black Moon Knight costume. It's great. It's Rocket with a cowboy top hat, like.
And his little animation where he shoots up the fucking wanted poster from itself is really cool. I like it. It's definitely my favorite of all of his skins.
There was a part of me when I was looking at the details on the wanted poster, I was really hoping that they were going to throw a shout out on there that I always love seeing on wanted posters, and that it was going to be in double dollars.
Trigun. Fucking love Trigun. Honestly, if you made this not a raccoon, this would fit into the world of Trigun perfectly. Like, change nothing.
I don't. Yeah, I just I like how he gets all the little spikes. This is another one that I ended up getting. So
yeah, it's a steampunk cowboy.
Yeah.
Raccoon. Like, what's not to love?
And when I run support, I run Rocket. So it's been kind of fun running around as this Rocket. And I'm like, I got a hat. The other Rockets don't have hats. I have a hat.
I'll show you.
Does he have like westerny lines for it?
No.
Oh damn.
Legit though, like the interaction lines are pretty great, and there are some deep cut references.
Yeah, you've mentioned them off air a little bit.
Luna and Iron Fist on a team start talking about Agents of Atlas.
That's good. Wow. They need to add the Gorilla Man into this. That's who they fucking need.
Yeah. And like I remember you telling me how Magic and Hela, when they're in a weight room, will talk about how they're like both Hell Lords.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if I remember right, Magic comments on the how rare it is to have like 2 Hell Lords on the same team or something like that.
For good fucking reason.
The internet got when Reed and Sue dropped, they got a pretty big laugh out of some of the interactive lines showing just how thirsty and pathetic Namor is for Sue.
I mean, I get it, but also keep that shit to yourself.
For real.
She's married.
So the Blood Hunt Moon Knight, or whatever the fuck they called it.
Blood Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, the sickest fucking one.
Yeah, super sick until you turn it around and you're like, oh, I have to stare at that the entire time.
It's a like really tacky, like 90s grunge
vampire
band.
skull crucifix with a hat, like a crescent moon at the bottom. It's so fucking ugly. That is the worst part of it. But everything else about that is so fucking sick. It is such a cool skin.
It looks like some variation of Midnight, the Midnight Man. I forget what the other Moon Knights had a couple of like
basically Moon Knight,
but in black.
It felt like that Midnight Suns comic we read for New Violent at one point.
Oh yeah, when they get their different costumes at the very
they're
end.
all red and black, and
that's exactly what it felt like. That's awesome. Except theirs didn't have the tacky logo.
It's really like
theirs was better. Yes,
I don't love this as much as you guys do, but it really is the only thing that keeps this from being maybe the best, other than the Mr. Knight, is that it's got that stupid fucking symbol on.
And the worst part is that's what you're going to be looking at the entire
The whole
time.
game.
Yeah, and that's on another one. It's on like the Adam Warlock one. Right?
Yes,
The
but
Warlock
it's
one,
way more
but
subtle
it's
and
so
worked
much
in.
more subtle. And it somehow kind of is less noticeably there.
It's part of his like back cloak thing. While this one is literally just they like
black field.
Yeah, they like ironed it on. Like it's a fucking patch.
Yeah. And we need this.
They need to know where you're from.
The moon, obviously.
The moon haunts you. Anyway.
I think that's it for now. Bye, 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 bye.
Hi everybody, General Tyler here. If you like the show, please hit subscribe however you're listening to us right now. Also, if you could rate and review us however you're listening to us right now, or preferably over at Apple Podcasts, we would super appreciate it, as the whole world is ran on algorithms, and we want to be all up in them, getting our voice out to more places. Also, tell your friends. We always appreciate that. If you want to get in contact with us, ask us questions, give us comments, email us generalnerderypod@gmail.com. You can also contact us through our website, www.generalnerdcast.com. While you're there, check out all of our back catalog, or click the links up at the top, as we are part of the Earworm Podcast Network. Go check out all of our sister shows. We're involved with most of them, so if you already like listening to us talk, it might be in your best interest. And if you want to check out everything from the network, head over to earworm.com, EARVVYRM.com. We'd super appreciate it. Love you all. Have a good one.